Okay.
Well, this event has to do with one of my experiences in electromagnetic fields, better known as EMF. EMF has to do with high frequency of uh, electro electricity, but it also has to do with high voltage. I can remember I have a friend. His name is Elmer Petronilla, and he and I had an appointment many years ago to go to the Seos Hospital to do one of the things that my company does, which is energy efficiency monitoring and recording. So I went. He had to come with me. Petronilla works for Acolectra, and he has access to all these high voltage, low voltage transformer rooms on the island. So I had to install my measuring equipment in one of the transformer rooms at the Sears Hospital. And when we entered the room, there was a big transformer there. It was a high voltage transformer. I think the input voltage was 10,000 volts, and the output of the transformer was 220, 380. So I started to take out my equipment from my carry-on case to install it there on the low voltage side, which is the 380 side of the travel. And high above my head there was the cables of the high voltage. And he told me, actually I was pointing to them with my finger, and then he told me, hey, no, don't point to them at all. Because if you put your hand up and it gets a little bit close to the cable, you'll get shocked. I said, yeah, okay. So actually, I had in my pocket a small voltage testing screwdriver. In that screwdriver, in the handle, there's a little bulb, and if you want to test and see if there is electricity anywhere on the electrical connection, you can just take that screwdriver there and you touch it on that connection, and then the light will light up. So I took that screwdriver out of my pocket, and I had to screw something on my instrument, and I was chatting with him, and accidentally put my hand up in the air, and my hand was still very far away from the high voltage wires inside of there. They have some breakers there too and some big fuses. And all of a sudden, holding the screwdriver like this, I saw that the screwdriver was far away from the high voltage cable, but the light went on. The light started to flicker. And then I pulled my hand down and the light went off. I said, oh my God, this guy here, he's right. There's a lot of electromagnetic frequency voltage flying into this room here. So that was one lesson I learned about EMF, and also not to fool around when you are in any high voltage transformer room and putting your hands up in the air and talking or whatever. Keep a low profile. That is something that I learned from my good old friend Elmer Petronilla. So that was my experience with EMF here on Curacao.